Despite having its 2021 iPad beat several tablets and even laptops in the market, Apple in 2022 released an even better version in the iPad Pro 2022. To add salt to injury, the company provided two options of 8 GB and 16 GB RAM. The 16 GB RAM model, in particular, makes multitasking a breeze and can even be used as a substitute for a traditional computer.
Might come in very handy.
So sit back, relax, and get ready to be blown away by the crazy speed of the iPad Pro 2022 and what you can do with it. Multitasking. The first benefit that the crazy speed of the iPad Pro 2022 offers is a better multitasking experience. Multitasking on Apple's iPad models refers to the ability to run multiple applications or processes simultaneously without experiencing any lag or delays.
I feel great. Everything is running smoothly.
The introduction of 16 GB RAM on the iPad Pro 2022 will significantly enhance the device's multitasking capabilities. This is because a higher amount of RAM allows for more applications to be run simultaneously and larger and more demanding apps to be used without experiencing any performance issues. And this is particularly achievable with the addition of the M2 chip. This is not to say that previous models that run on 8 GB RAM are incapable of running such tasks, but the difference lies in the speed at which some of these tasks will be performed. For example, running a large video editing app alongside a graphics design app would often cause the device to slow down and become unresponsive. But with the introduction of a 16 GB RAM, the iPad Pro 2022 will easily handle these demanding apps, allowing users to work on multiple projects simultaneously without any interruptions.
People work faster after.
Later in the video, we delve deeper to look at how professionals will benefit even more from the introduction of the 16 GB RAM. It is also worth noting that the 16 GB RAM will also enable users to run resource-intensive apps like 3D modeling, virtual reality, and augmented reality apps seamlessly. The multitasking experience on the iPad Pro 2022 has been made even better with the introduction of the Stage Manager. This feature helps users to organize their apps automatically and seamlessly switch between apps on the iPad.
Like as a single window, I can resize it, I can move it around, and you can see that the actual dock is showing by default. So if the window is the correct size, then the dock will show up. And just to bring another window up, I'll just drag Twitter over here, and then you can see that Twitter will overlap that original one because it thinks, hey, since you're opening Twitter now, you probably want to use Twitter now also.
Apple even indicates that Stage Manager will later. Unlock full external display support with resolutions of up to 6K, so users will be able to arrange the ideal workspace and work with up to 4 apps on iPad and up to 4 apps on the external display. Substitute for laptops. The iPad Pro 2022, with its powerful M2 chip and 16 GB of RAM, has the potential to be a substitute for many people who currently use a traditional computer for their work and personal tasks. The M2 chip, like the M1 chip in the latest Mac computers, is designed to handle heavy-duty tasks such as graphic design and video editing.
You've made it so easy.
This means that the iPad Pro 2022 can run the same software and perform the same functions as a traditional computer, making it a versatile and powerful device. Greg Joswiak, Apple's Senior Vice President of Worldwide Marketing, better explained this when he indicated, "The next generation iPad Pro pushes the boundaries of what's possible on iPad, bringing even more versatility, power, and portability to the ultimate iPad experience."
That sounds amazing.
One of the key benefits of using an iPad Pro 2022 as a substitute for a traditional computer is its portability. Unlike a conventional computer, the iPad Pro can be easily carried around and used on the go. This is especially useful for professionals who need to work remotely or travel frequently. It also allows for more flexibility regarding the working environment, as users can work from anywhere, whether in a coffee shop, library, or park. While the thought of having the iPad as a substitute for your computer is exciting, there is the added bonus of longevity. You can use your iPad Pro 2022 model over several years without feeling left behind. More insights on that shortly. Speaking of longevity, if you need long-term updates on all Apple products, make this channel your destination and home. Simply subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be notified when there is a new post. For professionals, the iPad Pro has always been marketed as a device for professionals, and the 16 gigabytes RAM on the iPad Pro 2022 will significantly enhance its capabilities for such a target audience in the gaming and video editing industries. The higher amount of RAM will enable the device to run more demanding games and video editing software efficiently, providing users with a much more immersive and enjoyable experience. With the 8 gigabytes RAM versions of the iPad Pro, users could run games like Fortnite, PUBG, and Asphalt 9 with relative ease. However, the experience is different from that of the 16 gigabytes RAM model. With the 16 gigabytes RAM of the iPad Pro 2022, users can play these games, as well as more demanding games like Call of Duty and Red Dead Redemption 2, with a much more seamless and enjoyable experience. The 16 gigabytes RAM will also benefit video editors who use their iPad Pro for professional work. With the 8 gigabytes RAM versions, users could run video editing software like Final Cut Pro and iMovie without significant issues. However, with the 16 gigabytes RAM of the iPad Pro 2022, users can efficiently run even more demanding software like Adobe Premiere Pro and Avid Media Composer. This will significantly enhance the capabilities of the iPad Pro for professionals in the video editing industry and allow them to create high-quality videos with more ease and efficiency. Longevity. When you secure the 16 gigabytes version of the iPad Pro 2022, you can go for several years without purchasing a new one. Apple's iPads are known for not requiring upgrades as often as other tablets or smartphones do. The iPad Pro is ahead of the competition in terms of performance, making it less of a need to upgrade to the latest model unless your current one is damaged. This is particularly true for the iPad Pro 2022, equipped with the powerful M2 chip and 16 gigabytes of RAM, allowing it to run demanding tasks and software seamlessly. Additionally, the iPad Pro 2022 can last for several years without needing an upgrade due to its software. The device is designed to run the latest versions of iOS for several years, which means that it will continue receiving software updates and new features for an extended period. This helps to keep the device running smoothly and improves its capabilities. Without a doubt, the crazy speed of the 16 gigabytes RAM of the iPad Pro 2022 makes it an irresistible choice for many, but it is also worth noting that that is not the only feature that makes the iPad exceptional. The crazy speed of RAM is complemented by an insane liquid Retina XDR display that makes viewing better. After all, what is the essence of a good RAM when it has a poor display? So if you want more details on display, watch our next video for the breakdown. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.